Let's head over and keep on going on with our 2021 NFL prediction of the entire season. We're going through week by week, game by game, picking the winners of every single game this season to see what the playoffs going to look like, and then we'll pick the playoffs winners, giving us our Super Bowl winners, and then our Super Bowl contenders, and then we'll pick the Super Bowl winners. So after 2 weeks, we've got the Steelers at the top of the AFC North at 1-1, the Colts at 2-0, top of the AFC South. The Dolphins 2-0, top of the AFC East, and the Chiefs 2-0, top of the AFC West. Then in the NFC, Packers are 2-0 at the North. Bucks 2-0, NFC South. Washington football team 2-0 at the NFC East, and the Cardinals 2-0 at the NFC West after 2 weeks. So let's do weeks 3 and 4 today and see how the schedule, how the rankings are going to change after 4 weeks. So let's start here with the Jets and the Broncos. And yeah, I'm taking the Broncos. Jets at Broncos. Love this Broncos team. I think they're going to be absolutely fantastic, folks. All signs are pointing on that Teddy Bridgewater it can play 1,000%. We just talked about the story yesterday on the show of, the offensive coordinator not practicing at, 2-minute situations and in the red zone, and that's where Teddy Bridgewater floundered. Now he's going with the Broncos. He's going to win the starting job, and they've got the defense. They've got the offensive weapons, so everything's going to be easy peasy. This Jets team, new head coach, new rookie quarterback, not going to totally work out, especially having to go into Mile High early on in the season. We always know that's cause of concerns with all the teams going on the road early on in the season to the Denver Broncos. So Broncos beat the Jets. Then we get Chargers at Chiefs, and got to take the Chiefs there. I do think the Chargers are going to be very good this season because Justin Herbert had an amazing rookie year, but we're talking about Chiefs at home early on in the season. I mean, there's a stat out there that Patrick Mahomes has only lost, I think he's either undefeated or lost one game in the month of September, which is a complete 180 of kind of Bill Belichick and Tom Brady in the month of September. They kind of flounder in the first half of the season, the first quarter of the season. Chiefs don't do that. And then we get the Dolphins at the Raiders, and I'm going to take the Dolphins here on the road. I'm believing in Tua this season, truly. And once again, this Raiders team, I don't know, man. I don't like John Gruden as a head coach. I truly don't think he can get it done. It's like every other offseason, we see this, we say the same things. It's going to be the Raiders' year. It's going to be the Raiders' year. It's going to be the Raiders' year. It's going to be Derek Carr's year. The offense is going to get it figured out. But then at the end of the day, the offense is solid. Don't get us wrong. But it's not translating to wins, and they always flounder in the back half of the season. But I got the Dolphins here on the road going to the Raiders and beating them. Then we get the Bengals and the Steelers. Steelers going to be able to get that done. Bengals at Steelers there, week 3. Steelers defense should be able to kind of handle Joe Burrow pretty easily here. And how is Joe Burrow looking after the injury? That is the big question mark. But Big Ben early on in the season at home, they get it done. Then we get the Colts at the Titans. And man, oh man, I'm taking the Colts here. I do like the Titans, but not having that big threat at wide receiver anymore on both sides is definitely going to hurt their passing game. And how is Ryan Tannehill going to adapt with that? And we love this Colts team, what they're doing. So I'm taking the Colts here on the road. Then we get Panthers and Texans, and really 2 garbage teams here. Let's see how the Panthers do on the road, but I'll give it to the Texans. Do I? I don't know. We still don't even know what's going on with Deshaun Watson, but I don't know, man. Sam Darnold here with the Panthers. Is he going to be able to pick up this offense right from the rip? How's Christian McCaffrey's going to work, right off the rip? But I'm going to have the Texans here. Don't think we have them. This is going to be their first win of the season, so we'll give them their first win there. Then we go Washington football team at Bills. This should be a good one, good defensive game, but it's going to be the Bills at home. Got to take them just on the pure quarterback alone. Josh Allen, man, we're buying big into him this season as well, hoping that he can continue what he did last year. We do like Washington, don't get us wrong, but on the road here, just unfortunately, they are in the inferior team. All right, Bears and Browns, and I'm going to go Browns at home here. Browns looking real good this season. Bears, how's Justin Fields going to kind of shake out here in the first couple of games here? But this Browns team, we are expecting them to take the next step off of last season. I really think Kevin Stefanski is absolutely fantastic for Baker Mayfield. He is thriving, and they are going to continue their success, especially on the defensive end of the ball. Then we get the Cardinals and Jaguars, and J.J. Watt versus, Urban Meyer, who doesn't know talent, and Trevor Lawrence, who's a rookie quarterback. I'm going to take the Cardinals, especially with their loaded offense, loaded defense. Great team all around. They win on the road. Then we get the Ravens and the Lions. No contest there. It's Dan Campbell. They're going to go 0-17. They'll be the first 0-17 team. That's what we're predicting so far through 3 weeks. The Lions are 0-3. Let's see if they get a win here. But the Ravens win that one easy. Saints, Patriots should be a good one here. Really big question marks here on the Saints team. How are they going to be looking past how are they going to be looking now that Drew Brees is no longer there? I mean, folks, we don't know what a Saints offense looks like without Drew Brees. He's been there for, 15, 20 years? So whichever quarterback they go with, either Taysom Hill or Jameis Winston, we already know it's a big drop-off. We already know they can't do what Drew Brees does on the regular. And then we get this Patriots team. How are they going to be looking with the kind of, all solid Tier 2 wide receivers and tight ends and running backs surrounded around Cam Newton, a Tier 2 quarterback at Tier 3? Do we dare drop Cam Newton down to Tier 3 quarterback? We may, after his performance last year. I think I'm going to go with the Patriots here at home over the Saints. Bill Belichick's defense gets it done. Maybe Cam Newton, maybe the Saints team struggles early on in the season. All right, let's keep moving on here in week 3 here. Packers, 49ers should be a good one, but I'm going to take the Packers here. Big game here, division rival. We know, the Packers got upset by the 49ers 2 years ago in the NFC Championship game. And, how is Jimmy Garoppolo? How is his feelings? Now, he's coming out and publicly seeming all hunky-dory and all good with, him having his successor behind him, which is a complete 180 on what this Packers team of Aaron Rodgers, he's not really kind of saying all the things that Jimmy Garoppolo is saying, but I'm going to take the Packers here. I really think Aaron Rodgers is going to be on his bullshit this year, in the good sense on his bullshit. I'm back on my bullshit. I'm back on, slinging the ball around. They were 13-3 their last 2 seasons, folks. I don't see that changing. Same head coach, same weapons, still good weapons, great weapons around Aaron Rodgers, and the defense is always going to get a little bit better here. So I'm going to take the Packers here on the road. Then we get the Falcons and the Giants, and I got to go the Giants here. I'm still big concerns on this Falcons defense with their rookie head coach. Giants get Saquon Barkley back with a plethora of offensive weapons for Daniel Jones to take the same step that Josh Allen took from year 2 to year 3. Watch out for the Giants this year, folks. Watch out for Daniel Jones. He's going to put himself on the map this season. Let me knock on wood to not put up too many jinxes and too much pressure on the man, but yes, that it will be happening. And then we get the Bucs and the Rams. Ooh, this one's going to be great. Wow, what a great game here. Oh my gosh, 2 great defenses going at each other, but I am going to give it to the Rams here just because they are at home. Let's see what Sean McVay can do with Matt Stafford. 2 great defenses. I'm going to take the home defense in that game. Seahawks, Vikings. What do we got the Vikings at? 1-1. What do we got the Seahawks at? They're 1-1 too, so alrighty. What do we say about this Vikings team? Now, they do have some nice corners. Xavier Rhodes, Patrick Peterson. How are they going to work? The offense. Oh, man. Do I trust Kirk Cousins? Excuse me. Do I trust Kirk Cousins against the Seahawks team? This is a real tough game to decide. I have to go with the Vikings at the home team. Let's see how the Seahawks are working out these first couple of weeks. But I'll take the Vikings at home. Do I? No, I'm taking the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are going to be back on their bullshit, truly, folks. I think the defense is going to be smothering, and I think Russell Wilson is truly going to be, hey, look at me. I deserve whatever I say because I'm great. So I'm going to have the Seahawks here. We're going to switch that to the Seahawks over the Vikings. And then we have Eagles and the Cowboys. Monday Night Football, Eagles at Cowboys. I had to take the Cowboys here, not because I want to, but because I don't think Nick Sirianni is going to be that great, especially in the first half of the season. I don't think he's going to be good at all, but definitely not the first 3 weeks. So I'll take the Cowboys at home. So that's week 3. Let's head over to week 4 now. Here we go. Starting back here at week 4, Jaguars, Bengals. I'm going to take the Bengals just because they're at home. 2 really lackluster teams. Second year Joe Burrow, second year head coach of the Bengals, and first rookie head coach for the Jags, rookie quarterback. So I'm going to take the Bengals just because they're at home there. Then we get the Texans and Bills, and that's easy. Bills all day. Whatever it is, week 4, you take every single penny you have and bet it against the spread of the Bills. Bills minus 10 is probably going to be Bills minus 14.5. You take it. You bet all your money on it. They will hit it. Ravens, Broncos. Ooh, this one should be good as well. Broncos at home. That defense is pretty solid. Ravens early on in the year should be a little shaky, especially with their new offensive coordinator. And I'm going to go out on a little bit of a limb here and say that this Broncos team gets the win. Folks, I'm telling you, the Colts and the Broncos, Colts 1,000%. The Broncos are kind of my maybe tier 2 team, but my tier 1 team that's going to be absolutely fantastic all throughout the season and win the Super Bowl is the Colts. Colts. They're my number one team here. And as we say that, I mean, unfortunately, they do face the Dolphins. Going to be an absolute good game, hopefully. And this is how much I believe in the Colts, folks. I'm taking the Colts over the Dolphins. I'm taking the Colts over the Dolphins. We're unbiased here, folks. Yes, we had the flag. Yes, we have the artwork hanging behind us. But the show is called Takes by Fans, folks. I am a fan. This is my fandom. I treat everybody equal. I love the games. I love the sport. I love the competitiveness. Yes, I root for a team, but it doesn't cloud my judgment in any way. And I'm proving that right here, taking the Colts over the Dolphins. I don't want to. It hurts me. But I think that's what's going to happen. All right, then we get the Titans and the Jets. Ooh, Titans on the road. Is this their first game of the year? Their first win of the year? We're going to give them their first win of the year. Titans on the road. Their defense of the Titans has to step up big, and I think they do it against the rookie head coach of the Jets and the rookie quarterback, Robert Saleh, Zach Wilson. All right, Raiders and Chargers at home. I got to give it up for the Chargers. This Chargers team is, in their mind, a head coach away from getting it done. And they just got a new head coach, fired Anthony Lynn. And Justin Herbert, I mean, folks, did you see him last season? I did. He looks absolutely spectacular. I'm telling you, this man's the next Aaron Rodgers, probably, hopefully even better. So I got the Chargers winning against the Raiders at home. Then we get the Chiefs and the Eagles. Chiefs at Eagles. Got to take the Chiefs there. Andy Reid versus Nick Sirianni. No contest. Steelers, Packers. Packers at home. Got to take the Packers here. Packers defense gets after Big Ben. He can't do anything. Packers win at home. Then we get the Bucs and the Patriots. Tom Brady makes his return to Foxborough against Bill Belichick. Never go against Tom Brady. You can go against Bill Belichick, and we just kind of found out last season, whenever you go against Brady, he bites you in the butt. We went against him in the playoffs against the Saints. He bites us in the butts and wins. We took the Packers over the Bucs in the NFC Championship game last season. The Bucs bite us in the butt. We took the Chiefs over the Bucs in the Super Bowl. The Bucs bite us in the butt. So we're taking the Bucs here, week 4. He plays spoiler for the Patriots, and then he's going to be all cheesy, snarky. Oh, y'all thought it was Bill? Y'all thought it was Bill? Y'all thought it was Bill that got this done? Y'all thought it was Bill that had my rings gleaming, my fingers gleaming? No, it's me. It's me. Did y'all not just see what I did last season, year 1, with a new team? One of the oldest quarterbacks to ever play the game at a high level at the Super Bowl? And you want to give credit to Bill Belichick? Laughable. Week 4, I go in, I march my way in to the Patriots Stadium, and I beat them. We got the Bucs beating the Patriots week 4, folks. Alrighty, then we get the Browns and the Vikings. I'm going to take the Browns on the road here. Browns at Vikings. Like I said, I don't really know what this Vikings team's going to be. It's one of the few teams that I have a big question mark on. The Vikings, big question mark. Falcons, big question mark. I think that may be it. Yeah, those are probably the 2 biggest question marks this season. Broncos maybe, but I really don't think that's a question mark. I really think they're going to be good. Raiders are a question mark because everybody thinks they're going to be good, but I don't think they're going to be that good. But yeah, the 2 true question marks here: Vikings number 1, and I forgot who we said at number 2. Falcons, just because I don't know how they're going to work out on that defense. But yeah, Vikings, big true wild cards here. So I'm going to go with the Browns just because I know they're going to take the next step. I know it, folks. Alrighty, let's keep going out here. Seahawks at 49ers. Once again, the Seahawks in a tough division here. Having to face some real good teams. And, going on the road here against this good 49ers defense. I mean, the only reason why the 49ers were really bad last year was because of all the injuries. So they're at home. I really think the 49ers are going to be back on their bullshit. Jimmy Garoppolo's got a lot to prove. Just unfortunate loss here for the Seahawks. They'll probably split their series, whoever's at home. So we're going to give the 49ers the win there first. All right, then we get the Lions and the Bears. Easy there. Bears win. The Lions are going 0-17, folks. We've already said that. Then we get the Panthers and the Cowboys. And the Cowboys are, kind of favoring off a little bit of an easy schedule here so far early on. So I'm going to go with the Cowboys here at home. Don't think the Panthers are ready to kind of win consistently on the road, especially with Sam Darnold week 4. Don't think he's going to know the playbook so well. Washington football team versus the Falcons. This one should be real freaking good. I just think the Falcons offense is, I don't know, that Washington defense was great last year, and they even got better through the draft. So maybe the Washington football team can get it done. Like I said, the big question mark here is on the Falcons. We'll have them going 2-2 to start the first 4 games. Well, the Falcons beating Washington week 4. Cardinals, Rams. I'm going to give it to the Rams here at home. The Cardinals offense against a really good defense on the road. Let's see how Kyler Murray steps up, but we'll bet on the Rams here. And then the last game of week 4, Giants at the Saints, and I'm going to take the Giants here, folks, on the road, able to play spoiler. The defense has got improved. The offensive weapons have been improved. And like I said, how is Jameis Winston? I think Jameis Winston's going to be the starter here. I really do think that. And how is he going to be playing here? Has he finally fixed all those interceptions? I feel like he's a little afraid to throw the ball down the field because he knows if he throws these interceptions, it's going to get the media talking. It's going to get the coaches kind of, wheels spinning in their head. Hey, this man is still turning it over. So I really think that's going to hurt Jameis Winston's ability to throw the ball because he's going to be second-guessing every decision he's making because he knows as soon as that first interception comes, the floodgates are going to be opening about all the criticism of Jameis Winston, and you're not going to be able to close that gate once that first one comes. So Giants on the road against the Saints. I'm going to take the Giants there, folks. I really think the Giants are going to be truly improved this season. So, after 4 weeks, these are the standings according to us. In the AFC, we got the Browns first of the AFC North there at 3-1. Then we get the Colts atop of the AFC South at 4-0. The Dolphins still atop of the NFC or the AFC East at 3-1. Bills also at 3-1, but we have the tiebreaker so far. And in the AFC West, Chiefs 4-0, top of that. Then in the NFC, Green Bay Packers are still number 1 at 4-0 at the NFC North. NFC South, Bucks at the top at 3-1. NFC East, Giants at the top at 3-1. And at the NFC West, Rams, 49ers, and Cardinals all at 3-1, but the Rams at number 1 for all the tiebreakers. So 4 weeks into the season, looking out pretty good. Absolutely great season schedule so far. Great games, great tough games right from the rip for a lot of teams. So teams are really going to start to separate themselves really early on, and we're all here for it.